everybody. Todd,
what's up,
we're
man?
back.
We are.
And we're in a, I don't know if you can see this really well. Look at that. We're in a covered bridge here
We are.
in Rockville, Indiana. Again, we're back.
We are. We were here. Now we're in Billie Creek Village.
Yes.
What are we doing today?
What do they call it?
The medieval, it's the Armageddon. So that's just to give you guys an idea. This is a,
So what is the Armageddon?
it's a medieval battle, right?
Okay.
So we have these different realms, I guess, here.
Yes.
These people that, they dress up in medieval clothing and medieval weaponry. And I think they even put like,
They fight for the
armor
crown
on?
or whatever. We're gonna find out though.
you're gonna see a battle. We're gonna see a battle.
Yes.
We've been told.
I'm so excited about this because there's nothing greater than people with swords and shields going at it.
Awesome. Yes.
Something you may not know is Billie Creek Village is an old historical village here. It's something that we're going to talk about sometime later, but they've basically invaded it and made it its own medieval town.
You wanna go check it out?
Let's go check it out.
Let's go.
All right.
Oh.
Okay, great.
Okay.
What's your name?
I'm Huntus.
I'm Ben. Nice to meet you.
I'm Todd. What was your name?
Huntus.
Huntus.
Are you looking for just like battle photography things, or do you want to like witness a knighting? Because there's a bunch of those happening today.
All of it.
All of it.
Phenomenal. Okay.
Any of it? All of it.
All of the
Yeah,
all the monster battles, which are going to be your cinematic big fights, those start at 2 o'clock.
Okay.
Okay.
And then knightings usually happen in the big pavilion right before bardic ceremony.
Where's that at?
We're going to walk right past
Okay,
it.
great.
We'll support it.
Ooh, funnel cakes, Todd.
And
Yeah.
deep fried Oreos too, so that's what it is.
Deep fried Oreos?
Deep fried Oreos.
I've never had one.
Oh my god, dude, they're diabetes on a stick, man. I love it.
Any idea how many people are attending this thing?
With the kids included, we're over 1,000 right now.
Nice. Very
You
just
good.
thought there
adults-
would be.
Yeah, yeah.
For just our adults, we're at 936. We'll break that number today with all the day trippers. We've also got a couple of weddings happening.
Yeah, we saw signs for wedding parking. I'm like, oh, they're having weddings here.
Yep. There are 2 LARP weddings that are happening. Alright, this is going to be our general store. We have a big building right there is our pavilion. That's where the bardic ceremony is happening. That's where the knightings happen. Hello, my beautiful.
After you.
Hey, Greg.
Hey, Greg.
They're doing their jobs. So.
Yes, they are.
Good to see you.
Send them to Ranger Camp if they want to witness any of the ceremonies. We've got a couple happening this morning.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, we didn't make it in here last time. We didn't make it in
Oh
here
yeah,
last
we
time.
didn't.
It's,
Walked through here last week.
yeah.
They didn't even know what I was talking about.
Today is Saturday. Okay, the day of the final battles, but they've been here since Tuesday.
Yes.
Going at it,
Yes, they have.
and they've turned this place into a literal town. Now, Billie Creek Village has a lot of historical buildings that I think back in the 60s, that they,
70s, I think. 60s,
Yeah.
70s.
they moved all these historical buildings here into one place so they could take care of them and turn it into a village.
Maybe one day we'll do an episode on just this place for
I'd love to.
everybody. Yeah.
They're hosting this festival, which has vendors. They have everybody's dressed up in the medieval times and ready to rock out with their swords out.
Yes. Rock out with the swords out. That's right.
That's cool. It made the bus look like,
The stone.
yeah, like a stone castle.
Right, yeah, exactly. We're getting ready to have a heat wave, but I think they're getting this through right before the heat wave.
Hi. Yeah. How you doing? Good.
See some of the wares I have. I have
Yeah.
some in here and also in the next tent over.
Oh, okay.
Well, the pottery and stuff are done by various artists in the area, most of them in the area. And some of them aren't even alive anymore. They're,
Wow.
yeah.
Really? Okay.
That some are. But I try and show various types of what people would have had in that time frame, or as close as I can to the
Okay.
time frame.
Okay.
And then I also over here show the type of things that they might use in their camp, depending on how authentic you want to be. Then I try and find different little bit of clothing that they may want to try and do,
Sure,
do
yeah.
with. I call them blank slates because you can add things or
Take away things and make it whatever you want, kind of.
Right.
Okay. Okay. Awesome.
yeah, some of the things that they would wear, and if you're doing mostly towards upper crust families, then you would look for coat of arms and try and present, or you're like some people are the dragon,
Yeah.
the thing, or the lion. So I
Right.
try and find things, or the wolf.
Do you have? Do you like sell stuff other than just here, or do you have like
I have other events.
online, or do you do in,
I just do other
just
events.
the events?
Yeah, I
Okay.
do different type. Actually, I do a wide range of historical events.
Oh, okay. Okay.
My gamut now is 1600s to 1885 Indian Wars.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So I gauge most of my things as to what time period I'm doing. And
Right.
some of it does cross over. Like, for instance, the baskets will cross over because they had
Okay.
baskets
right.
way from
back.
the beginning.
Right.
Yeah. And so they, brings items that I know that I can cross over with, and it makes it.
This event here is the Dark Ages, right? Or
Right.
the
Yeah.
medieval.
Yeah.
Yeah.
medieval,
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's cool because it attracts a lot of locals coming in here.
It does,
And to see
right,
the
yeah.
local artistry.
Yeah.
Love it.
And she gets a lot of her stuff from the locals, and
Yes.
that's great.
Yes.
That's really great.
Check out the Elder Squirrel Emporium.
Where are you guys from?
We are from Southern Illinois.
Southern Illinois. Okay, so you didn't travel too far then, huh?
Nope, about 3.5, 4 hours.
Okay, awesome.
We do about 20 events a year.
About 20 events a year.
Wow.
Okay. All in this era, the medieval stuff, or you do other?
We generally only do LARP.
Oh, okay.
So I do Amtgard, Belegarth, and Darkon. And then we go to New Mexico for a big Amtgard event.
Awesome.
We vend at Billie Creek 4 times a year. There's 2 Amtgard events that we vend here, and then the 2 Belegarth events that we vend here.
Okay.
Amtgard does have another one in November, but November in Indiana, a little cold.
A little bit chilly, yeah.
Get a little
Yeah,
old.
yeah, I hear you. I hear you. So what do you make? Do you make leather goods, or what do you
Yeah,
make?
the only thing that I don't make, I have certain people that can sign with me.
Okay.
I don't make the weapons.
Yep.
I can make the big helmets that you guys like.
Yep.
I can make those, but I don't. I have another guy, his name is Cade from Benchmark Leatherworks.
Okay.
He is a world-class leatherworker. He has things on WWE.
Oh,
He
okay.
has things in Vikings.
Uh-huh.
The show of Vikings.
Yeah.
So it's easier for me to take his stuff and sell his stuff for him, and then instead of that time that I would be used making helmets, I can make pouches and things
Right,
like that.
and so
I
it
can
gives you
kinda-
even more
I
inventory.
can double it up.
Yeah,
right,
yeah.
right. It is a very tough, very demanding, but very rewarding life.
That's awesome. How does Billie Creek match up to the other places you guys do these things at?
This is my favorite event site.
Is it really?
By far.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, absolutely.
yes.
Thank you.
Ooh.
Oh, cool.
This.
Yeah, I like it though. It's cool. And this is your little spot here?
Yep, it's aromatherapy products and jewelry, and it's all handmade.
Do you make it, or do
I
you
craft it.
you craft all of it?
I do it all.
Wow.
That's cool.
Yeah, that is cool. How are you?
I'm finer than a frog here. How about you?
Doing all right. What you got going on in here?
We are the Smoking Hammer Trading Post. We're pretty much we're like the resale shop for Belegarth fighters.
Okay.
Or a thrift shop for Belegarth fighters.
Okay.
Old gear comes in, someone doesn't want it anymore, we bring it on in, we help a newer fighter out that doesn't have to buy as much money.
Yeah. Okay.
Or, as you see, we got bones and armor pieces and that stuff. Someone needs that last little bit. We have it in. There you go. You get it cheap or whatever. You're not paying brand new prices on nothing because nothing's new in here.
Yeah. Right.
Besides the smiling faces I give everyone when they leave with what they're looking for.
This is smart. Like, bring this area.
Oh, it's great use of the space, right?
Yeah, Yeah, so we got a town square,
Yep.
you know, right in the middle of the town right here with a gazebo. They say they do weddings. There's a couple churches here, so I assume it's going to be in one of these church buildings, right?
Yeah, probably.
Here's the old Baptist church right here. Are they square?
It's hard to tell on those. That looks like that board's been replaced.
Oh, that's true.
So,
But still,
you can just smell the old in here, you know?
isn't it great though?
It's awesome. I love it.
Does that remind you of like grandmother's house or something?
Yeah, right.
These are really cool buildings. I believe it was the 10th governor of Indiana
That is correct. The 10th
that
governor.
lived in this house. And again, they moved all these buildings at one time in, what would we say, the 60s and 70s, and created a really cool historical place.
Elected to the state legislature and in 1840 to the state senate
Okay.
from Park County's district.
Bizarre. Look at these things.
What's that? Oh, yeah.
Well,
We went that one or what?
they said there are over 1,000 people
Right.
here today.
Yeah.
And I imagine it's being Saturday, there's going to be a
A lot more.
lot more coming in.
They said there'd be a lot of day people show up.
Yeah.
Just coming up for the day.
And today's beautiful. So,
Yeah.
Boy Creations.
And
What's
then
that
we
called?
make The a lyre, L-Y-R-E.
Okay.
L-Y-R-E. You think you can play one of these?
No, I can play guitar and I can play the drums. I can't play these.
So these are actually easier to play than the guitar. The harp is the simplest of the string instruments to learn,
Okay.
and I play guitar too. So,
Okay. Yeah.
But
You can do it, Todd.
your red strings are C's and your blue strings are F's.
Okay.
So think of it as the keyboard of a piano,
Right. Yeah.
and then the levers give you your sharps.
Okay.
This particular instrument. If you want something that'll just make your mind explode, the hammer dulcimers over there. Feel free.
Could you show
Oh, really?
Do you know how to play?
Can you play any? That would be great.
Having just told you that, you can get your minor key up this way.
Wow.
That is so cool. That's awesome.
Thank you for that.
Yeah, I love the way it sounds.
Just the logistics of moving buildings blows my mind.
Yeah,
Right?
right.
Especially something back in the 60s, and they did that stuff all the time.
Yeah.
There's a car coming.
And they
It
had
is
to
a
be
road.
so careful to put them back together. You
Yes.
know, so they had to do them
And
very strategically.
I'm like, how are the windows still there? I mean, this is Indiana, right?
Right.
You hit a pop hole, your drink goes flying.
Yeah.
I can't imagine these things being on the
The
road.
potholes in Indiana are more like craters.
Yeah.
That looks like a guy I would not want to face
No.
in battle.
So Todd, what's your impression so far? We've been
Man.
here for a little bit.
This is fantastic. I might have to get into this stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, this is so cool. I love old stuff anyway, and they're living the life. You know, obviously they have modern tents here, right? But
Yeah.
but they're living the life. They're dressing. They're you know, congregating and fellowshipping the way they did back then, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's what it was all about back then. It wasn't about internet and TV and all this stuff, right?
Yes. Exactly.
So, what do you think?
I love it, dude. Anything medieval. Again, swords, shields.
How can you
people
go wrong?
going at each
Yeah,
other?
Yeah.
There's nothing greater than that.
No, right.
That's like the old timey stuff, you know?
Right, yeah. And do you do this often, or what?
Yeah, I've been doing this my whole entire life.
What can you tell me about it?
It's really fun, really awesome to do. You can cosplay as anything. I'm with Dark Angel. I have a sash right here.
Okay, yeah.
Or you see.
Yep. Guy just got shot.
Todd, usually you use a dummy for a target practice, and they're using live people.
Right. This is blues. Blues.
Shields, blues. Okay.
So this is weapon check. This is where we make sure our gear is safe.
Okay.
So we have strict guidelines in Belegarth, in our Belegarth Book of War, on how our weapons need to be safe, and if they don't meet any of the criteria at any point, they are failed.
Is it a requirement for everyone to come and check their weapons?
Yes.
So before they go into battle, they have to come through here.
They have to come through here.
Gotcha.
I will say, if you guys do walk around here, just please be careful. Especially if you go out there, that is our red weapon check. Those are projectile weapons. They are our two most dangerous weapons in the sport.
Okay.
Arrows, because they are a carbon fiber core that is not padded, and red weapons are quite heavy and can cause damage if you're not careful.
Okay.
But that's why we make sure they're safe.
Yeah.
All right. What are blues?
So blues are anything under 48 inches. They are one-handed swung weapons.
Okay. So like swords, kind of
Swords,
thing.
bats, flails are typically blues. Yeah, I'll give it right back. So this is a blue. This is a bat.
Okay.
So one hand swung, if I hit somebody in the leg, they
Yeah.
go down. If I hit them in their arm, it goes behind their back. Two limbs with a blue weapon is death.
So if you get hit second time, you're done.
Yes, death areas are pretty much where my tabard's covering, my sides.
Okay.
Head and neck are illegal targets for anything but projectiles.
Oh.
I cannot hit somebody with this in the head. This can cause a concussion if you're not safe.
But if you hit somebody in the head with that, you're good.
It might sting a little bit.
It's not fun?
But
Oh.
it's safe enough.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right.
So
Okay.
we always try to make things as safe as possible. Obviously, some things can't be manipulated.
Okay.
We try our best to.
Okay.
Life happens, you get hit in the head.
Yeah.
Does it hurt as much as you think? It's just
These are used to break shields. They have to be slung two-handed to break a shield. Otherwise, it's a glue like this.
Oh, gotcha.
So 2 hands with a solid hit. I can't just tip it and
Right.
we touch it. I have to put a good bit of into the shots.
Okay.
With 2 solid hits from this, will break the shield. I will also destroy armor and take the limb underneath.
Okay. Awesome.
You want to?
Yeah, let's do
Look
one
at
loop
this
around
thing.
and see what we get.
Nice horse. Love it.
That was a wheeled horse, right?
Yeah.
Come hit my dog.
Oh, what's his name?
His name is Haku. Our
Haku.
split him is Maximus. He is currently trialing to earn his name back with the Rangers of Athelion. And his trial is one of utmost difficulty, accepting all of the pets in Lovin.
I'll pet my
That's
dog.
a tough job.
It's a very tough job.
So I'm sorry. Oh, you're good. It's for the good.
Tell me what you're about to do.
We're in a barrel right now.
Oh, okay.
Which is a fighting trial.
Okay.
Join our units and earn your chaos star.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Come on, Diesel! Show him one of these. Show him you want it. Hey! Two. Now we're gonna go. Back him up, Steve.
So they're calling this guy the Diesel.
Yes.
It must be his name or nickname. I would be so exhausted right now.
Oh my gosh.
You can
That wouldn't have lasted half as long.
He is. It almost looks like they have their own language here. Here we have a chariot going by.
Yep. A blue chariot.
But they have rules, like certain weapons you can't hit in the head.
Well, the projectiles, which we weren't watching any of that. What we were just watching was a barrel, right? One guy in the middle getting attacked by different guys, and he's defending himself, trying to take them down. And this guy was really good. Called him Diesel, right?
Yep.
It's hard to know when he's winning, when he's losing, right? Because they go so fast. I mean, they just move.
The 2-on-1 is just nuts.
Oh yeah. I mean, he wouldn't know something was coming and just smack across the back, and it's a loud smack. It's pretty painful looking to me.
Yeah.
Even though they're foam, being
you hit somebody flat in the back like that.
Well, I've been hit with those things before.
Oh, you have?
I have been hit with those things before. And they can hurt, you know. Yes, they're foam.
Todd's
so they're
moonlighting and the Armageddon.
negative, but and especially the way he's getting hit, and he's not wearing any protection on his back, and he's all sweaty and wet, and so it just makes that much more of a
And when
sting.
you get fatigued, you know, you drop your guard.
Oh yeah.
They were starting to get some shots in. You could tell he was tired.
Oh yeah.
But he was still.
He was
phenomenal.
smoking. He was smoking a lot of them.
He had the fans cheering on.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
They all wanted a piece of him.
Yeah, they did. And then they would cheer for him. Yeah.
I think we got a major battle coming up, but we'll try to get everything we can.
Yeah.
So my name is Coltrane Lionheart. I've been playing in boffer sports for about 13 years now.
Okay.
I play multiple boffer sports. So today at this event is a Belegarth event. I also do Amtgard, Dagger, SCA, and HEMA.
Okay, so your outfit here, did you make this?
Yes. Everything I have made, I think, other than the boots and the gloves.
Yeah.
So when I started, I had a lot of different teachers. I didn't know anything about sewing. I didn't know anything about weapon making. I didn't know anything about any of that. I started off in martial arts and doing kendo and karate, taekwondo.
Yeah.
And generally you buy your own equipment.
Right.
So it was a new experience having to learn how to sew and come up with your own character, your own designs, your own weapons and how they suit you, stuff like that. I started off in a really obscure one called HFS, High Fantasy Society. It's a lot like this. But I was literally just walking through the park on a Saturday and saw a bunch of people fighting with swords and thought that was cool. And especially that I was doing kendo and in martial arts before that.
Sure.
So I thought, well, that's really cheap. It's well, it started off as free, before I started making
your own stuff, right?
So you do a lot of exercise too.
Yeah. And I also come from playing a lot of sports and track and field, stuff like that. I like the sport aspect of it. I like the social aspect of it.
Yeah.
I love the learning of it. And like I said, part of loving doing stuff like kendo and already sword fighting, it's really interesting to have a cheaper entry into sword fighting and a real way safer entry into sword fighting.
Yeah. A little bit safer, right?
Saito Hutchins. I am of the Spartory units, and I run a Belegarth realm at NIU, DeKalb, Illinois.
Oh wow! Okay.
Awesome.
How'd you hear about this event?
This event has been mentioned to me almost every year, because this event happens every year. And there's many other different events too of Belegarth. There's other big ones like Rockfest, and this is just one of them being Armageddon. This is my first time being here myself, even though I've been fighting for 5 years, but this is my first camp event.
What do you think so far?
It is a huge game changer from just doing a regular daily, weekly practice, or even just a day event. Day events can be big too, but this is a camp event where it's a national event, and we go and fight for, I think, 6 days now, 5 days.
So Todd and I found out that there's a famous Japanese YouTuber that's here. We're gonna try to catch him.
We don't even know his name
He doesn't
yet.
speak English, but his handler does a little bit.
A little bit, yeah.
So we're gonna try to do that. So we did get a glimpse of him, but we're gonna come over here. So there's some battles going on.
There's battles going on right over here right now. Let's
A
go
lot
check
of
it
fighting
out.
here.
Everywhere.
Lots of fighting, but let's check it out.
You got 2 front claws with 2 sanded swords, and you got the tail with the pole and the heart with a shield.
Okay.
It's called an adult dragon.
Okay, cool.
He's got 3 down so far. He's doing really well. If he can get all 5 in one single life, he wins.
Wow.
Come on, bro. Work.
There's a lot of rules that I don't understand.
Yeah.
And
So they were a dragon. Right?
Yes.
So they had to move together and attack
Yes.
coordinated with them.
right.
So we just got to see a little bit of that, but that's cool. Look at this. Lots going on here in the field. So
Yeah, for sure. What just happened? What just happened? Guys, we're still here at Billie Creek Village at the
Armageddon.
the right?
And it's, I mean, it's awesome. It's an awesome atmosphere.
Yeah.
It's still going on. We're loving it. I mean, it's been what a great day.
Oh, man.
What a great day.
It's been fantastic.
Lots of great people, lots of good food. Battles are insane. So, and again, they do this over and over again. All of the information on where to find these events and things are going to be in the description. Make sure you check it out. There are people from all over. Someone even from Canada.
Yeah,
came
there was
down.
yeah, we saw license
Florida,
plate from
all from everywhere.
Man, this has been a fantastic day. We've seen so many cool people. And that's the other thing. The people here, you stop
Yes.
and talk to somebody, they are so nice.
Yes.
And just everybody
Absolutely.
wants to tell you about who they are and what they represent or why they're here. And it's great. It's fantastic. This culture is you can tell it's a big family.
Yes.
They get out there and they smack each other around, right? And they beat
It's
on
all
each
out
other.
of love, though, guys.
It
It's all out of
really
love.
is.
Yeah. But they hit hard.
Oh my God, they do hit hard. You can hear the smacks.
Yes.
And,
I've got bruises just watching
them. I'm about to fall over, slip. You know, I'm wiped out from all of it just watching them. Because this stuff is a good exercise too, obviously. So
if we get anybody from Japan coming on because they heard about us, thank you. Come over here sometime. Check us out. Contact us. All of our contact information is in the description. So check us out. Send me a message. We will respond to you. Until next time when we come back.
We will be back.
Awesome place, guys. We'll see you next time.